Weldon Springs.
They look so cute. I wish they'd come with us.
He is. We have a big backyard, no deer.
Poor things. Let's go to IGA and get them something.
Okay, here we are at the schoolhouse, and there's a bunch of deer. There's at least 4 of them. They were closer, but they all ran off. Oh, there's one running. So pretty. Look how pristine it looks. They had it decorated a little bit for Christmas too. I thought that was kind of cool. So pretty. There's tracks over there from the deer. It's cold out. It's about 16 degrees. It sure is pretty. I just missed a whole slew of deer running across the street. There's a few right there, and then there's a couple walking with a dog. Not a very good thing. Weldon Springs, even in the wintertime. Oh, it's real pretty. It's Veterans Memorial over there. Well, here's the lake. Frozen solid, obviously, because there's a guy ice fishing. Yeah, I'll take your word for it. I know, I can see that. Huh? No. The only problem is, ow, I don't think I'm going to be able to get back up. There it is. Weldon Springs. Hurt my back getting down. Sky ice fishing, man. Yeah, look, it's slushy. Slushy, so it's definitely melting, but it's still solid. getting slushy. It's getting slushy. I don't know if you can walk under the bridge or not. Dina, do you remember being in New Hampshire and we fell in the water that we thought was ice? That's why I don't like doing this. But it is solid. Yeah, jump. And realistically, it's not very deep in this area. Boy, the snow's deep, the water isn't. It's hard to walk. See, it's slushy.
Huh?
It's slushy.
Yeah.
It's solid, but it's slushy. It's kind of weird being on Weldon Springs. I mean, on Weldon Springs. We're actually on the water.
Huh?
It's kind of weird being on the water.
Yeah.
On Weldon Springs. It's the lake. The lake made by the spring. Okay. I'm going to do just like he did. Although, I'm not going to have my hands in my pocket. Oh, yeah. I'm going to walk to the bench. Ooh. There. That worked out a whole lot better. Don't you think?
Yes.
Ooh-wee. Crazy man. Ice fishing. It has got to be cold sitting down out there.
There is one brave soul out
Yep.
here other than us. He's got a fish. See it hopping?
I did not.
Yeah.
Cool.
He's probably catching the hell out of
Yeah,
him
yeah.
because
Nobody else?
fish still have to eat during the winter.
Yeah.
When they're trapped under ice, it's limited food supply. Ice fishing is sort of cool.
I have a very funny video of Rod and I out in this area on our boat. I guess if he did it, I can too, right? Let's walk under the bridge. Like I said, this is not very deep. It's probably 3 or 4 foot. There. I'll have Rod take some pictures. Oh, Rod went right out there. I'm gonna stay closer to the side. Ooh, my hands are cold. Oh, it's pretty, but it is cold. And the snow's so deep. That's not melty there. It's melty over towards the sides. Eek. It's funny being out here. That's the trail we walk so many times. Every time we come out camping, we're always out there. Then we walk over the bridge, walk around the lake, and hook back up to the trail right over there. It's just so pretty. Actually make for a cool video segment.
Snow's a good insulator too, honey. It's actually warmer than you think.
I was telling him this is 7.5 feet or 7.5 inches on this ice.
Wow.
So.
Oh, hey, look at all the fish.
Four-wheeler on here or truck.
That's pretty neat. How long you been out here?
We got out here, I don't know, 10:30, quarter till
Okay.
11.
All right, a few hours.
Perfect day for it, really.
Because I think it's probably about 2 now, isn't it?
I don't know.
I don't know, the real bite starts about 4.
Yeah. Oof.
Once the sun starts to disappear, is usually when it's.
Wonderful Joe's got a power auger out there at his shop.
Now, what do you use for bait? Just regular bait?
I got little ice jigs that are made of tungsten and then wax worms.
Okay.
Yeah, these
Okay.
are priceless too.
Yeah. It's what we use during the summer, the wax worms.
The fish are hungry year round and out they're trapped.
Yeah. Now there was a guy out here over around the corner that was using minnows and catching sauger or sawguy or
Yeah.
something. But he caught 3 of them that were real nice. I mean, what I would consider a trophy. I'm talking 20 inches probably.
Wow.
Oh, they. Oh, I would have.
That's big.
I never would have landed it with the gear that I got. It would have taken a miracle.
Yeah, he got a couple trout here.
Yeah, I saw a pile of fish over there. That's pretty cool. So now the water is all, this is all just because you're sitting there and you've got a hole.
Yeah,
This is all.
The problem is you splash water up into the snow hills.
Mhm.
So then you get the sludge on top.
Yeah. I've never been anywhere near somebody ice fishing before, so this is kind of interesting to me. Thank you.
Oh, no problem. Yeah, most of the time it's like grumpy old men. You just find a whole group of people in one section. You just gotta make sure you don't step in one of their holes. That's about the only thing.
He just pulled one up here. You missed it.
I saw him. I thought he fell, but he was
He was yanking one out their hole.
cool.
No. The cool thing about ice
What's
fishing.
that?
Nice looking. Hey, that's decent size. I don't hope it was
Saw guy.
Oh,
I never even heard of saw guy.
saw guy's like a walleye
Okay.
or a sauger. It's sort of
Never
a
heard of
hybridy
sauger.
thing, but
All right, cool.
the cold water fish.
Very nice. Totally different.
Yeah.
Pretty wild. Last year, no, not last year. 2019, my husband and I were out here camping in our camper. It
Yep.
was 64 degrees
On Christmas.
on Christmas. 2 years later, the pond is frozen. Pretty wild.
He's like me, he ain't got no gloves on.
Yep. I'm going to head back to the truck because I'm cold.
Okay.
Thank you so much. I appreciate it.
Good luck.
Have fun.
Bye.
Yeah. Okay, I'm going to go this way. Right over there. He was talking, might be a little soft. So I think I'm going to walk over this way. But that was fun. Did make me nervous though. Being on ice like that does make me nervous.
Yeah, I mean, it's always, you wouldn't even know you're on ice unless someone told you.
Right, unless you knew the area. Which reminds me again of the story with Dina.